Well, I am back in Georgia and doing another house sit. This one's a little bit longer for about 3 weeks. So far this month, I have not paid any hotel or rent or any type of living accommodations. So I'm saving some money on that front. Now, this sit is unique in the fact that I don't have a dog to show you. This is not a pet sit. This is a true house sit. And a place I've stayed at before with the dog. However, Riley is his name, is with the homeowners on this particular trip away. So I have this place all to myself for the next couple of weeks, taking care of the plants, cranking up the car, and just making sure the place is taken care of while the homeowners are away. And I love coming here because look at this backyard. This is awesome. It's peaceful, it's relaxing, and sometimes I see some wildlife like deer. And this is what I'm talking about. I love coming homes that give you this out in the woods environment. It's not one like a lot of the modern homes where they just pretty much plow through the land and stack the homes really close to each other, and you have no privacy. You come out on your little deck and there's a neighbor to your left, there's a neighbor to your right, and maybe you got a little small tree in the backyard and front yard. For the walk and talk today, I want to discuss something that I have seen for a good chunk of my life as a liability. That is not being married and not having kids. I'm starting to flip the script on that in my 50s, and I'd like to tell you how I'm doing it, and maybe some of you can relate to it as well. I think for many of us, there's that yearning to share your life with someone special. Chris McCandless's story, Into the Wild, he sought solitude by going deep into the wilderness, and after a long period of time, he came to the conclusion that life is best when it's shared. And I resonate with that. And I think most people do as well, especially in our younger years. When you're in school, people are coupled off. When you're out of school, people are getting married and having all these beautiful ceremonies. And then they have these awesome experiences that they're posting on social media. And then the kids come and all these memorable moments. And you're kind of thinking, where's my person? But what's been interesting to me is a lot of those weddings that I attended, many of those people are now divorced. And then more time would go pass by and more people that I knew started getting divorced. And recently in the headlines, it seems like the 50, 55, the 60 and up crowd is definitely the majority of the divorces that are happening today. The older generation is kind of like, all right, great, the kids are out of the house, we're done. And I have to wonder, is marriage becoming outdated? I think for not everyone, but for most people, it is. And as time went by, I came across so many men and women who were like, hey, are you married? Any kids? And I'm like, nope. They're like, hey, you're a smart man. Very rarely did I encounter the male or female who, as time went by, said, man, I just love being married. It's like you have a parachute, 10 people are going to be jumping out of the plane, 5 to 6 of you will immediately die because your parachute will not open. The other 3 of you, your parachute's going to open, but it's going to open a little too late and you're going to be severely injured and go through life not very happy, banged up. And then there's that one person out of the 10 group who's going to jump, have an amazing time, land, and just say, man, I just love parachuting. After so many terrible marriage stories and experiences and so many people not recommending it, I'm kind of flipping the script. Did I really miss out? Heck, there's probably somebody out in the world that envies the fact that I never got married and never had kids. So as I move forward in my 50s, I've pretty much given up on any type of relationship. I feel like that ship has already sailed. And rather than be ashamed of that, I'll flip the script and see it as a flex. Thanks for joining me on this dogless walk and talk. Hope you'll join me for the next one.